agree. I agree. I think it's 60. I feel you, sister. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
How are you?
Hi, Senator. I'm great. How about you?
Fine.
I'm Sean.
Hi, Sean. What can I do for you?
So, I'm here to talk about. Do you mind if I record? I'd very much like to have a recording of the conversation.
Fine.
Thank you. It saves me the trouble of writing notes.
That's fine.
It's about, as you can see, SB277.
And you'll tell me what that is. I don't memorize bill numbers.
That's fine. It's the legislation proposed by Dr. Richard Pan about vaccine exemptions.
Yep. And I'm a co-author of.
You are a co-author. Okay, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure, but I didn't see it on your legislative.
Because I'm not the lead.
Okay.
So those are bills that I've introduced.
Perfect.
You can sign on as a co-author on any number of bills. I don't list other people's bills. I'm supporting him.
I understand. Okay. Well, I'm here with to represent a group or coalition of parents that are very concerned with the legislation.
Are you a constituent?
I am.
Okay, great.
Yes. And I think the main concern is that, let me just, what we would like to know is why, with the passage of AB 2109, are you familiar with that one? Okay. Within its single year of implementation has resulted in 20% reduction of personal belief exemptions. You still feel that it's necessary to remove parents' rights to informed medical consent, as well as stripping people of their ability to peacefully practice and exercise their religious convictions.
It has become clearer and clearer to me that we are experiencing a public health crisis. And I think the clear recent measles issue that occurred in a number of public settings here in California motivated Dr. Pan to introduce the bill.
Yes.
I've had numerous meetings with pediatricians, healthcare professionals, researchers, parents, both in the district and out of the district, who've expressed their concern. And while I universally support the issue of choice,
Yes.
this is a public health issue that I feel a responsibility as a state public servant to protect public health.
Okay.
I've heard from parents who say, well, I homeschool my kids. And I appreciate that, but homeschool children are also children that go to Disneyland and McDonald's and movies and other public places.
So, I mean,
so again, it's a public health issue from my perspective. And that's why I support the bill.
Even though it's a public health issue, there are many ways of dealing with issues. Public health being one of them, and the current
examples.
Well, the current
many ways of dealing with it.
Well, the current legislation, AB 2109, still respects and gives people the right to make that choice, and has shown a dramatic decrease in personal belief exemptions. So I don't understand how, with it only being implemented for 1 year. You can determine that is insufficient in what it's doing and achieving the ends of public health.
I think, unfortunately, timing can sometimes be everything, and many times bills are introduced as a result of an issue or a crisis that occurs. And I think, unfortunately, the measles fear, coupled with, the measles issue, public place in California,
it seems to be a little bit
fear in the hearts of many. And I think that I'm not an irrational person. During the Ebola crisis, I was very clear and talked to constituents who were concerned that California wasn't prepared. And so I don't consider myself a knee-jerk reactionary policymaker. But based on the data that has been presented to me and based on my sense of responsibility as not only being responsive to the needs of my constituents, but also as a statewide policymaker, it's my opinion that this piece of policy was timely and the appropriate way to go.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much for your time.